All right. Good evening, everyone. Good evening, seniors. We are so happy to see you. Thank you for joining us. We are missing you guys so badly, and we are just so glad to see your faces. Please, if you can, turn your cameras on. Stay on mute for right now, but please, if you can, turn your cameras on. And we're going to talk a little bit about senior year and introduce everyone again. And we just want to say we miss you so much, and we are so sorry that COVID has hijacked your senior year. We are going to try to put some special things in there for you. But again, we just miss you so much. So I'll start with myself, even though everybody knows me, and I'm sure you know all of your counselors. But again, I'm Mrs. Sears, the proud principal of Thomas Jefferson High School. And again, I'm just so happy to see you all, and I'm so glad y'all could come tonight. So this is so good, and so I'll let everyone go around and introduce themselves. We'll start with the APs and then move on to the counselors.
Hello, I'm Miss Potee. I miss you guys. I love you guys. Oh my God, you're here tonight. I'm one of the assistant principals at the Jefferson.
Hey guys, good evening. It's Nick Laresh. I am the other assistant principal here at Thomas Jefferson High School, and we are so happy to see you guys. We're so thankful you were able to join us tonight, and we're just happy to see your faces.
Hey guys, it's Mr. Dupree, and yes, we miss you. We miss you so much, and we're looking forward to working towards graduation with you. Much love, much love.
Good evening, my seniors, my senior scholars. This is Miss Johnson. You all are missed. I wish you all could turn your cameras on so I can see your face. But big hugs to everyone. And we hope that we can make your COVID senior year the best year ever. We are working really hard. And again, we're just excited to be here. Thanks for joining tonight.
Mr. Thomas, school counselor.
Hey everyone, it's Miss Kennedy. I'm your Future Center navigator and here to help answer all those questions too. Excited to be here tonight, y'all. And Miss Golat couldn't join us tonight, but I'll talk more about Miss Golat and connecting with her in my section tonight.
Hi. Hello, class of 2021. I am Miss Jackson and I am your class sponsor. So nice to see you guys here. We have a lot of information for you guys. Again, glad to see you.
We also have our senior class officers here with us. Girls, you want to introduce yourselves?
Hey, I'm Shania Fontaine, your class president. I know this is not the senior year we wanted, but we're gonna make it.
Hey y'all, I'm Jerasia and I'm your senior class vice president. What Sanaya said, we just gotta keep pushing.
We also have a special guest from PCG, and I know she'll introduce herself again later to talk to you guys, but Dr. Wilson, you want to introduce yourself as well?
Hi, everyone. Seniors, I am Dr. Omega Wilson, and I work with PCG Tutors. And we'll share some more information with you all later on, but we're here to help you if you're failing a class or need some assistance with any of your classes this year to make sure that you all graduate in June. We're here to help you. We have a team of tutors, and we really, really want to help you graduate this year. So your principal's going to share how we're going to separate and register you, but we're here to help you to get you some tutors so that you can pass this year and graduate in June.
Thank you, Dr. Wilson. And I know we have some teachers in the house. Where are you? I see Mr. Kitchens here. I see Miss A, Miss Johnson, Miss Johnston.
Mr. Adams is here. Coach Adams has joined us.
Awesome. Feel free to unmute yourselves if you want to say hi.
Hi, everybody. This is Miss A. I don't know what's going on with my Zoom. I don't know. Something's happening with it. maybe I've overworked it this year, but I'm just glad to see you all. I know it's not what you expected, but you're Vikings and you will get through this, okay? And you'll get through it with style. So just hang on in there. You're in good hands.
That's right. So guys, again, please feel free to use the chat feature if you have any questions while we're talking, if you think of any questions. Also stay on mute for right now, but you'll have, opportunities to unmute yourselves and talk to us and ask any questions. And if you feel like it, please turn on your camera so we can see your faces. We miss your faces. I don't think I can put into words how much we miss your faces. We don't care about your bonnets or anything else. We just want to see you. So if you feel like turning on your cameras, please do. And we'll just go ahead and get started with the night.
Miss Sears?
Yes.
I see Miss Kim Allen. She was a Viking for a long time. I see her in the meeting.
Yes, Miss Allen is here. Miss Allen, you want to say hello to everyone?
Greetings, TJ Vikings. My first teaching assignment was at Thomas Jefferson High School, and I worked with DECA, and I worked with the majorettes and the flag girls, and we had a blast. So I am a Viking true to heart, and I want all of you to be successful. So welcome to your senior year, and like the others have said, I know it's not the way you pictured it, but we want to make it as enjoyable and successful for you as possible. And I work with a company called PCG, so we'll talk about that later on, but I'm here to make sure you are successful.
All right, so I think we're turning it over to our class officer.
Okay, hey guys, again. So Michael, Sanaya, and I thought that it would be a good idea to do an icebreaker with you guys, because I know we haven't really seen each other, or we haven't really communicated that much. So we just thought it'd be nice to get comfortable with each other so you guys can feel comfortable enough to voice your concerns or whatever the case may be. So we're going to do this or that, and y'all can type in the chat y'all answers. But yeah. So the first one is winter or summer. Yes. Yes. See, I'm a winter girl because, okay, it's like pretty even, but I'm a winter girl because in the winter you can layer up and you'll be good, but in the summer you can't do anything to get the heat away. So yeah. Okay, so city or country? I'm a city girl, period. Let me stop. But yeah, so a lot of y'all like the city. Same. Okay. So beach or the pool?
The beach.
Okay. I like the pool because I'm not a fan of sand. It's a lot, but yeah. But it's 50-50 on that one. Yeah. Fruits or vegetables? Yes, fruits. Fruits all the way.
Fruit.
I love me a pineapple. They're the best. Yes. Mangoes are good too, Spirit. Oh, meat, Miss LaRish. Oh, cake or pie? Cake, yes. It's the majority of cake. In person or virtual? I want to hear this one. Yes, in person. I actually like seeing everybody. That's the one thing that I miss about school, like seeing everybody. Yes. Instagram or TikTok? Me, I love TikTok. I scroll all day, all night. I see one Instagram. I see 2 TikTok. 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 2 TikTok Y'all gotta back up y'all apps. Okay, cat or dog? I'm a dog person. I'm scared. I'm scared of cats. You'll never see me petting a cat. iPhone or Android? I'm team iPhone, period. But Androids are nice too. Be a wizard or a ninja? Which would you rather be? I'd rather be a wizard. I don't know. But ninjas are cool. Netflix or Hulu? Netflix, yes. But Hulu is trash. I do like Disney too. I love Disney. Yes. But Nickelodeon got like good, like back in the day shows. FaceTime or text, guys. Text. I like the text because I be looking a mess. I be looking all types of crazy. So I definitely rather text. Vans or Crocs? Crocs. I'll throw them on any day. Go to the Walmart, go check the mail, everywhere. Yes. Sweet or salty? I don't know. I like sweet, but yeah, I like sweet. If something's too spicy, salty, I'm not gonna eat it. Math or English? We're bringing it to school now. What's your favorite subject? I'm gonna say math because it's more interesting. Like once you get it, it's definitely more interesting. Yeah. Okay, so TJ, football games or basketball games? Which one? Yes, football games. I like both. I think they're both a good time. Like, yeah. Okay, spectator or player? Would you rather play the game or just sit back and watch? Okay, let's see, y'all. You like to play. Yes, we got some very competitive seniors with this. Okay. Gym or guidance? Which is the best like hangout spot at TJ? Which one? Yes, I'm gonna say gym.
She telling on y'all.
You just can't get kicked out. But yeah. Oh, the stairs. Sanaya. Okay. But yeah, that's it, guys.
Thanks for participating.
Yes, it was great to see all y'all answers.
That was fun.
Hey guys, how you doing? It's good to see you. We got a couple of announcements we want to make. These are, you've heard them, you've seen them, you know about them, and we will continue to discuss them with you, especially as we pull you in from this time all the way until graduation. One of the things we want to talk about is the graduation requirements. One of the things we got to get you all to do, and you know this, the incompletes on your courses from last year. You have got to complete them for those of you all who have not. Because if you don't, hey, we might not be able to graduate you. So that's the first thing across the board. So you're going to hear that over and over again. And that's why PCG, and they'll be talking to you about completing these I's. It's very important because it affects your credits and it affects your SOLs, okay? And the type of SOLs that you're going for is going to determine what type of diploma you can get. So with the graduation requirements, 22 for the standard, 26 for the advanced diploma. When you're looking at the SOL and the SL testing, you all have been receiving, I'm sure, notifications of either about taking a test or what type of SOL you need to take by this time. You would have gotten it in a letter, or you would have talked to your counselor by this time. And what we're looking at is some of you all need SOLs for a standard diploma, and that's 6. And so do everything that you can at this time to prep, to get ready, because right now there's a set of you all that will be taking SOLs in the last part of this month. We're right there. So some are taking some this probably this Saturday, and you'll be taking some through February. Then as we get to the spring part, you'll be taking, those of you all that may need some writing, that'll be there. And then when we get to the month of May, once again, there'll be some more testing for SOLs. So there's gonna be various opportunities. The sooner that you can take them, it gives you more of an opportunity. So keep that in mind. But remember this, if you're if you're trying to get an advanced diploma, then you're going to need 9. If you're getting a basic diploma, the standard diploma is going to take 6. And so just remember that. I've had some students to contact me and say, Mr. Dupree, can I just grab that we're on an advanced diploma, okay, meaning credit-wise, but they only have enough for the SOL for the standard. Well, that's okay. You can graduate, but it'll just be a standard diploma. So as the counselors, myself, Mr. Thomas, Ms. Johnson are talking with you guys, you know, we're there for you to help you make those decisions. Family, parents are the same thing. So just know that that's the part on the graduation requirements and SOL testing. Now, RPS at home, that's where you have to go into your modules. And let me say, for the most part, you guys, you understand the module part. Even though there are eyes out there, you do understand the module part, Edgenuity modules. But when it gets to the performance test is where we're finding a lot of you all having issues with eyes, those incompletes. Just know this, we need to have you do 60%. And on top of that, we need for you to do it by February the 5th. Okay, it's very important so that we can get your transcripts corrected, because once this semester ends, you're going to be going, you're going to get new transcripts, and then we have to send those out to colleges. And so we want to make sure that we have the right GPAs, the right grades, the right credits out there for you. All right. If you need to contact us, guys, there's our information, email, as well as our phone numbers. You can text us, you can call us. We would love to talk with you at any time. We're constantly doing that. We're constantly monitoring everything that is going on with you as far as your academics and moving towards graduation. So just remember that it's a journey. We're not finished yet. Remember that the 4 classes that you're taking right now, you're going to finish those up and you're going to move on to 4 new classes. So keep that in mind. Get everything in that you got to get in this week. And we wish you much luck and continue to move forward.
And Mr. Dupree, we do have a question in the chat that I know this person can get their answer, you know, with their counselor, but they say, does it have to be certain SOLs or just 6 in general? Could you answer that generally?
It has, well, 6 SOLs, and the 6 are in these areas. You have 2 in the English area, reading and writing. You need 1 in math, you need 1 in science, you need 1 in social studies, and then you need 1 that is a student selected. By this time, it's probably down to maybe 1 or 2 that you may need, okay? But once you get with your teacher, then, I mean, your counselor, then you will be able to find out exactly the one that you'll need now.
All right, and so I know that we introduced them very briefly, but I want to give them an opportunity to talk to us. So we have, we're working with a company called PCG, and they are here to help with everything seniors. And so whether it is that you need help completing your Edgenuity modules, whether it is that you are failing a class and you just need to bring up your grade, or whether you need tutoring for your SOLs, they're offering tutoring services for all of our seniors, and they're doing it during our asynchronous times. And so I'm going to let them jump in and just kind of tell you how they will contact you or how you can take advantage of that service.
Thank you, Principal Sears. So I'll start and I'll ask Dr. Allen and Mr. Colbert to chime in with anything that I forget. Just like Principal Sears said, we are here to support you. You all have worked hard for all these years, and we know some of you very well may have eyes. You very well may be failing classes. Like your peers said at the beginning, you'll get through it. What we need from you all is for you all to contact us, okay? So every day for the rest of the semester, we're gonna offer 4 tutoring sessions for you every single day for any class that you need, math, English, science, or social studies, that is, for any course, okay? Whether it's an incomplete or whether you are failing that class right now, we're gonna offer tutoring support. The times that we have 4 different slots, 11:05, 11:50, 2:40, and 3:25. So we have 4 slots for you, okay? All you have to do is reach out to us. It's free, of course. We will talk with you, put you into those courses so that you can be successful. All right, it's easy, plain and simple. We're gonna walk with you, we're gonna help you, we're gonna set you up with tutors so that you can pass and graduate this year. Don't miss this opportunity, please, students. Please don't miss this opportunity to help yourselves. Did I miss anything, Dr. Allen, Mr. Colbert?
I just want to remind the students that as Mr. Dupree was stating, you have certain requirements for graduation. And a lot of your 11th grade courses, 11th grade is a crucial year in your high school career. And a lot of the SOLs that are required are during the 11th grade. So if you have an I in any of those 11th grade classes, science, English, biology, mathematics, and it had an SOL attached to it, you didn't take the SOL last year. So you need to complete that I, so you will not be required to take that SOL in the spring. So if you are sitting on any of those classes with an I, English 11, biology, earth science, algebra 1, geometry, algebra 2, and it required an SOL, US history, and it required an SOL to get that SOL credit, you need to complete that I. And the division has lowered it from 70% to 60% so that you can get that I in. So, but after the 8th, after the bell rings and tolls at the end of this semester, that opportunity is lost. So take advantage of getting that double piece in there, completing your class, as well as being exempted from that SOL, and use our services. Let us have a tutor work with you. If you know you're low on motivation, let us get your cell phone number and sign you up for tutor. We'll send you a text message. The tutor will work with you. The tutor will encourage. The tutor will coach. The tutor will help. And if you're failing the class, your principals and your guidance counselors have talked to your 12th grade teachers to help you. They're willing to take the late work for the second semester to let you pass for the first semester so you won't have to repeat the class. Make your senior year easier in the second semester by working with us these next few days to get you over the hump. So it's not rocket science. It's an exercise in determination and stick-to-itiveness and dedication. And we're here to help you, but we want you to sign up with us. We'll stay on the line. You can put your name, your class that you need, and your cell phone number in the text, and we'll call you and get the information. But we want to make sure that you are graduating on time. If you fail a class this semester, you have to take it over again, or you may have to stay and go into another class in Edgenuity. So don't do that to yourself. Get this pressure off of you now. Sign up with us. Let us help you get to the next step. And I used to work at TJ, and shout out to Charlene Alexander, Charlene Alexander Taylor, because we worked together with those band children, and I taught marketing, she taught business, and we worked with students all the time. But I need to tell you, as an administrator, I used to always tell my kids, your parents want to plan that barbecue in the spring. And by the spring, everybody would have had the vaccination, and we all be sitting around ready to barbecue and spike up that grill. And what better time than to celebrate your graduation? So let them plan that big party for you. And you can say, we ain't got no money. It don't matter. They're going to plan the big old party for you. But you got to do your part now. You have got to settle in and be dedicated to getting out of there. And we want to help you get there. And like I said, TJ has my heart. That was my first teaching assignment. And they took me in, they taught me how to teach, they taught me how to work with the children. And I want to make sure that you all are successful in your senior year. So please let us know what you need and reach out to Dr. Wilson. Her email is on your screen right now. Put it in the chat and we'll get back to you to make sure you're successful.
Yes, thank you.
all.
That was
Thank you so
amazing.
much.
So I want to say to you guys that you can absolutely send a direct message to Dr. Allen or Dr. Wilson in our chat so that nobody else sees it, only they will see it. So if you want to send your name, your subject, and your phone number, you can do that. You can send a direct message directly to them.
Okay, thank you all. We want to help you.
That would be perfect. You can either email me, and my email is right there, Dr. Allen. If you can put your email in the chat too, that would be great.
Sure will,
But I didn't
sure
even
will.
think about that. Direct message us, please. Send it just directly to me or Dr. Allen, whichever.
Mr. Colbert, you on there? You want to say something?
No, I think you've covered it. We're just here to help.
I talk a lot. I'm sorry, y'all.
No, but you covered everything. And,
Okay.
That was motivational, Miss Allen.
Yes.
Thank you, thank you.
We're here to
I just
help.
want them to do well. I just want the kids to graduate. And like I said, TJ is my heart. I started at TJ. If there was no TJ, there would be no Dr. Allen. So I want to make sure that TJ students are on the map and they're recognized and that they are making a statement that their voices can be heard. So let me help you.
And the last thing I want to say is that I worked with Dupree over a number of years. So we are looking forward to work with you again.
And if I can just say thank you, one person has already put their information in here. Hats off to you for taking that bold step. I really, really appreciate it. And I'm going to register you tonight once we finish with this. So keep it coming, please. Thank you, Principal Sears.
Thank you.
Now, I'm gonna throw this out there one more time. I struggle with Charlene Alexander Taylor's name because she won't tell it in. She was Charlene Alexander.
And we still just call her Miss A.
Yes, yes, yes.
All right, y'all, we're taking a moment to have questions specifically for the counselors. We're going to get to the senior sponsor section and to my section here in a moment. If you have a question, Principal Sears, you want to have them raise their hand or put something in the chat or?
Yeah, I'd say they can put it in the chat.
Yeah, go ahead and throw it in the chat, guys, if you have a question for the counselors.
And I see Takara's hand is raised. I do see that. So Takara, if you want to, you can come off of mute and you can just speak to the counselors.
How you doing? Good evening, y'all. I just had a question. So I know that last year they had to to complete the courses in Edgenuity. Is that required for this year too, or is it just for the ones who didn't get a chance to finish last year?
It's just for the ones who didn't finish their last year's courses in
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome.
Can I say something right quick? It came up in the last, Ms. Allen talked about seniors, it's very important when we're talking about those eyes and it gives you a shot to get an SOL versus having to test. That is one of the best reasons to complete that Edgenuity course. If that Edgenuity course is an SOL type, end of course type of class, complete it, and you don't even have to worry about testing in it because you're going to get it automatically for completing it. So make sure you do that, guys. Thank you.
I see a question in the chat about testing. It says, are we supposed to get an email about when to come in for SOLs? Ms. Poti, you want to jump in on that one? I know they were sending, there were
persons that were going to call you from the district, not from TJ, but from the district concerning testing. They will call you like a couple of days before you're supposed to test.
So you may get a call anywhere between Wednesday and Friday.
And if you get that call and you didn't know that you were testing that weekend, there's still time to get some tutoring, because we have PCG and we have some in-house tutoring with your teachers. So if you get a call, like say for instance, if you got a call tomorrow and you wanted to get some tutoring because you're testing on Saturday, just shoot us an email or give us a call.
They're calling the parent contact that's on Aspen. That was a question in the chat.
All right, y'all, last questions. And we'll have time for questions at the end too. All right, counselors, are we good to move on?
Yes.
I saw a question too. Did the counselors reach out to seniors who have to take certain SOLs to graduate? Yes, they called all of the seniors who have an SOL, who need an SOL to graduate.
And y'all remember, you can always email or reach out to your counselor if you feel unsure about that. Okay, so getting into some Future Center stuff, y'all. I've talked to the majority of you this year, and I am the one presenting, so I cannot add anything to the chat really easily. But what I would like y'all to do, if we haven't spoken in a while, please sign up for a middle of the year check-in meeting with me. You can always sign up for one-on-one meetings with me. That's the easiest way you reserve a time on my calendar. That time is 100% dedicated to you and set aside for you. So if we haven't chatted in a while, I encourage you to sign up for a middle of the year meeting. The other thing is, please update us on all of your accomplishments. And I'll continue to put this form in the Google Classroom, which is how I communicate with y'all, daily for those students who are in my Google Classroom, the Future Center Google Classroom. But if y'all get admitted into a school, if you apply for a school, if you apply for a scholarship, get a scholarship, sign a contract with the military, take the ASVAB, finish your FAFSA, get a job, any accomplishment, we want to know about it. Because we don't get to see you every day. We don't get to bug you about these things. Please, please, please let us know. And I'll put all these links up in the classroom as well. And they're already up there, but I'll put them back up there again. And my contact information's at the bottom of the screen. Then I just wanted to go through a few deadlines with y'all. For my 4-year college bound friends, we have some deadlines coming up next Monday. So we have some regular decision deadlines that are listed on the screen. If you or your child or your student is applying to any of these schools, make sure that you have everything in by February 1st. So we have CNU, Hollins, ODU, Radford, Mary Washington, UVA Wise, and VMI. Their final deadlines are next Monday. And the FAFSA needs to be submitted to the following schools by next Monday to get federal aid from those schools. So you need to submit your FAFSA to Ferrum, Sweetbriar, Lynchburg, Mary Washington, University of Richmond, and VCU if you want to get federal aid from those schools. And I'm sure you guys do. And then we also have some February 15th deadlines up here. Again, this would be a good page to take a picture of. Okay. And then if you are going to a 2-year, 4-year, or a trade program, most trade programs also take federal aid. You need to do your FAFSA if you have not already. Our FAFSA numbers are great this year, especially for being virtual. Y'all have been killing the FAFSA. You've been doing such a great job. So shout out to everyone who has done their FAFSA. And if you've started on it, if you've tried at it, good for you too. And if you haven't started on it yet, it's not too late. We just want to get that done as soon as possible. So even if you're considering a 2-year, 4-year, or a trade program, please fill out your FAFSA. Even if you decide not to do one of those things, it will be good for you to have. Again, I'll put all this information back in the classroom, but I have the FAFSA steps in the classroom. We can set up a meeting specifically about FAFSA. And we have Miss Golat, who is our GRASP advisor. I know some of y'all have met with her, but if you all want to go through the FAFSA and spend some real time on it, I recommend reaching out to Miss Golat. She used to be the head financial aid advisor at a university. She is a wealth of knowledge around the FAFSA. So I can answer your questions, but Miss Golat is excellent, excellent, excellent with the FAFSA. And then we are going to start, Miss Golat and I are going to start having scholarship office hours. I have office hours every day from noon to 1, but we're going to start having scholarship specific office hours every Tuesday at 3 p.m. So every Tuesday after school. If there's a big deadline coming up, we're going to put some more in there, but we'll be there to work with y'all then. And again, we have a scholarships link so that y'all can look at upcoming scholarships that's updated regularly. All right. Any questions for me, y'all? Oh, and you know what? One more thing I did not add to my slides is tomorrow at 11 and at 4 p.m., there is going to be a military panel that we've been invited to. So I'm going to put that link up in the classroom as well to join the military panel during 11 and 4 p.m. Yeah, I can put it out there again. I just can't put it in the chat because I'm presenting right now. But yeah, I can email it and I can put it in the classroom after this.
So speaking of email too, kids, I just want to remind you guys to make sure that you're checking your emails. That's our #1 way of communicating with you right now, especially with us being virtual. So make sure you are at least checking your emails on Mondays and Fridays at the beginning and the end of the week, so that you'll get any information that's sent out from me or from your counselors or your teachers. So check your emails Mondays and Fridays.
All right. Any questions from me? And a lot of the stuff I put up were links. So like I said, I'll email that out and I'll put that up in the classroom. Okay. Thanks, y'all. Just reach out if y'all have any questions.
Hello, seniors. Good to see you. To any parents that's on the call, thanks for taking the time to join us. We appreciate it. We have a lot of information to give you all on the upcoming events that we have going on. Senior class information for our pictures. We are in the process of securing, a photographer. More information on that will be sent out to you directly to your student emails, our Class of 21 band app, as well as to parent links that will be sent out to from Ms. Sears weekly. So please, please, constantly check your emails, as Ms. Sears said. And if anyone have any calls or questions in between, they can definitely email or call me.
Yep, and I'm gonna jump in to Ms. Jackson, just about the pictures. What we're running into is that we're not able to have the pictures taken in the building. So we had to find a photographer that would have a place for you to go and take your pictures individually. And so that is what we're working on. We do have a person that we're looking at that should, fingers crossed, we're just waiting for approval, be able to take your senior pictures for you, your cap and gown. And I know you mentioned some other things, some other types of pictures. So we are working on that, and we'll have some information about that soon. So again, just check your emails.
Yep. And far as cap and gowns, you guys can actually purchase cap and gowns as of now. On yesterday, I sent out an email to your student emails, a virtual package for cap and gowns, as well as a ring packet. It's from Herff Jones. It showed you everything they offer. You can just buy a cap and gown. You can buy, all different types of things, keychains and all that good stuff on their website, on the link in the email that I sent. Far as the pickup days, so basically if you order cap and gowns once we're offline today, all the way up to May 18th, you will have your items available to be picked up on May 18th. So if you order after May 18th, then you will be picking up your item on June 9th at the school. We'll pick it up in front of the school. We'll have to send more information out on that, but it'll be in front of the school. If you come and purchase just a cap and gown on that particular day, then it would be $65 cash only. Some more information probably will come out on this, the times of reminders and all for you all on that as well. Mr. Samuels is with Herff Jones. You can contact, his contact information is on the emails that we sent out on yesterday. If you have any questions, he's open to answer any questions. And the reason why I put his information on here is because you guys are going to be paying them directly, and it does not come through TJ. Okay. Next slide.
Also, I thought I was answering to the whole group, but I was only sending Des these messages. So sorry. Someone asked if you can take your pictures on your own. Yes, you absolutely can take your pictures on your own. And there was another question. Oh, also, we are still going to have a yearbook this year. And so we are going to start a Google folder so that you guys can drop pictures in for the yearbook, because the only way that we can have any pictures of you is for you to send them in to us. And so we'll send that also by email. I hope there's nothing that I missed.
No, thank you, Ms. Hills, for saying that as well. Okay, and to the most important thing of all, of course, is graduation. Guys, I'm gonna just give you guys a little spiel. Last year, I was the class sponsor, and the morning of graduation was overwhelming, but it was also exciting. We had to be in roughly at the school at 5:30 that morning and set up everything. I actually got a text from Mr. Cook, I think roughly about 4:30 in the morning. He was already at the school setting up, asked me how things looked, and he was moving forward. But once we got there and started decorating, and then Ms. Potee was kind of our clock person, like, hey guys, y'all need to go get dressed. I had a moment, and I had a moment for two reasons. I had a moment because one, I was a parent of two graduates from last year, but also I was your class sponsor. Parents, please, please, just trust us. I know this graduation is not how we would want it. However, last year, Ms. Johnson can contest, I broke down and cried because the graduation exceeded my expectation. I wasn't looking for it to be, because when you say outside graduation, you think your kids are going to just pull up to a car. We're going to say, here's your diploma, and you drive on. Actually, no, we exceeded. Our kids walked. Our kids were able to take pictures. Down on the end, once they got their diploma, just trust and believe that we give our all. So just trust and know that TJ, or the Jefferson, as they say, will supersede any graduation in Richmond Public Schools again this year, as we did last year. So I just wanted to get that information out. But graduation is June the 23rd at 9 a.m. at the school. More information will come far as what time you would need to be there, and what's the, all the bolts and screws that need to come along with that for you all. So just bear with us. You'll get more information, and just know that we're gonna give it our all. My contact information is here. My email address for work, my work cell phone, as well as my personal cell phone. If you have any questions, rebuttals, or any, don't hesitate to call me. Also, our class band QR code is there. Definitely scan it. Students, if you can, start chiming in. Some things I post in there already. But again, don't hesitate to call. If I don't know the answer, I will, please, I'm calling Poti and Sirius all times of the day and night asking questions, okay? And glad to see you all. Any questions? Okay. Can you, let's see. So if your son have not received his email, one, have him check his spam mail. And then if you don't mind, text it to either one of the cell phone numbers that's in there. I'll make sure you get that email tonight.
Yep, it just may be a matter of I don't know if your son is new to TJ, but or if it just got left off of the senior email list, so we can definitely add it.
Any other questions, parents, students? Okay, I'll be looking to hear from anyone if you have any questions or concerns. More so questions than concerns, but I'm willing to take both. Again, thank you, and trust that we're going to do our all for you all this year as we did last year. Thank you, and have a nice night.
There is a question in the chat just to clarify how they pay for cap and gown.
So is a link that was sent out in an email. They will pay directly onto Herff Jones website if they place their order online. If they do not place their order online on June the 9th and May 18th, they'll be able to come up to the school in front. We'll give you the times again, and they'll be able to pay cash only, and they will pay it directly to Herff Jones.
Yeah, and they'll set up outside. It won't be inside the building. Excuse me.
Okay. Juries, are you still on here?
Yeah.
Okay. Are you ready to go over this?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so since our senior year has been less than predictable, all out of the normal, we thought it would be nice, the class officers, to like make a shirt design contest, because we are going to have senior shirts, of course. So we decided to open it up to you guys about a design. So send in your shirt design. So draw it if you want to use like Canva, whatever it is your heart desires. So send them in, and you're going to send them to Sanaya, who is the president. You're going to send them to her email, SanayaFountain409@gmail.com. by Friday, February 26th, and then we'll look at them and we'll give y'all a decision soon after. Yeah. Also, okay, so this is a question to you. We open it up to y'all. So what can the administration and teachers do better to help you do the second semester? What do you need? Is there anything that they can do to help you guys do this hard time? Because I know it's hard.
And y'all can put your answers in the chat. If you want to say something out loud, you can, raise your hand virtually and you can unmute yourself.
So I see a question about senior dues. And what we decided was that no, we're not going to have dues. We'll have it that if you want to buy, I think we actually are giving the t-shirt this year. And then if you want to buy a yearbook, that's optional, but we won't have actual senior dues.
Again, are there any questions for the administration and teachers? If there's not, we're going to move on to the next thing. Okay. There's a question in the chat. It says, I thought Zakar came up with the t-shirt design. I don't know what that is, but yeah, so the next one, what social events, virtual, would you guys like to have? We're open to suggestions. If there's anything fun that you think would like spice up our senior year.
I was ready to say, if y'all don't have anything to say right now, me and Jeraza's information is right there. But y'all can text or call. I mean, don't call. Text us what you want. Just say your name.
And guys, feel free to unmute also if you like to.
So you guys don't have any idea or how administration or teachers can help you, or what social events y'all want to do?
I don't know if you saw what I put in the chat, but I said SGA is also working to get some things out for the senior class, like TJ merch and stuff like that.
Okay, well, you can text me or Jeraza and then tell us all this stuff, and we'll just put it out there so y'all can get y'all recognition.
We do have TJ merchandise for sale too on our school website. I think that may be what Zakari is talking about. Separate from our senior t-shirts. There is a link for you to buy if you want to buy anything, any TJ merchandise.
Well, if that's all, then you can always contact us. Sanaya's phone number is up there as well as mine. If you guys prefer email, I can put my email in the chat and y'all can email me, or y'all can email Sanaya. And yeah.
And y'all, this is your opportunity to use your voice and use your class officers. You're their constituents, right? So reach out to them. And if you want to see something happen, even though we're not physically in the school building, they're the people to make it happen. So if you want to see something change, reach out to them. All right. Any thoughts at all before we move on? Okay.
I'm just gonna say that I'll be reaching out to Sanaya and Jerasia just to make sure that SGA and student office is getting equal recognition.
Awesome. Yeah, we love for all of y'all to work together to make sure, you know, all the ideas come out. Now this is, now we're at the end, y'all. So if anyone has any questions at all for any of the people on the call, you can type it in the chat or you can raise your hand, unmute your mic and ask your question, whatever it might be.
I'm sorry, is Miss Jackson still on? Did Miss Jackson log off? Miss Kennedy? Miss Kennedy?
Let me see.
She's having some technical difficulties. She's trying to get back.
Okay.
Is this Miss Foskey?
Hi.
Hey.
I miss seeing all y'all lovely faces. I'm just confused because I see where she sent out the information on the ring packet. I don't see anything about cap and gown, but it's just like PowerPoint. And
It's a link. It's a hyperlink within there, within the packet, their contact information. You can click on that and it'll take you to your ordering information.
Okay, and then I thought the cap and gown, don't it usually have to be measured or no? I know I graduated a long time ago, but
Yeah, they're not measuring anymore. It's just going by your height.
okay, thank you.
We have a question in the chat. Can we decorate our cap or would we have to buy a different one? Who wants to take that?
So I'm going to go out on a limb and say, wait for further information, because what we understand that everyone is individual, but your graduation is such a dignified affair. We're going to wait and hear from higher ups to see if they're going to allow us to decorate our caps, because we don't want anything to overshadow the fact that this is graduation regalia and it is a dignified affair. So just hold off on decorating for right now until we get back with you with a definite answer.
How do we return textbooks and library books? Miss Sears, you're muted.
Sorry, you just make an appointment with Miss Monroe so that you can drop it off at school. But it will be by appointment. So I'll put the school number in the chat for everyone.
Any other questions, y'all, for anyone who's on here? All right, so we have a question that says, someone texted me and asked, why is graduation on the 23rd when we get out earlier than others since we are seniors? So I guess that's kind of twofold. Do they get out earlier like a traditional year? And why is it on the 23rd? Why is it, that feels late to them or to this person?
I'm not certain how to answer that. All of the schools are the 22nd and the 23rd. Those were just kind of the dates that we had to choose from.